How pleased were you with the performance tonight?
Yeah, very. Our team played well tonight. It's a good hockey team over there. They're a desperate team to win. We did a lot of good things and found a way to win a game.
And you knew that the odds were stacked against you, but Montreal gets a point tonight. It officially eliminates you from playoff contention as a group. Just your reaction and the disappointment that the guys feel at this point of the year when this moment happens.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a big reaction to it. I think we knew that the odds were stacked here for the last few games. So I think mentally, the team's probably prepared for that. Uh, when you start a season, you want to make the playoffs, and once it's official, it always stings a little bit.
We'll go next to Farhan Lalji.
Travis, I want to ask you about Hoglander, who had obviously a fairly good game. There was probably a moment at some point or a stretch midway through the year that, he may have hit a wall, but what does it say about him to also have gone through the Swedish League season before he came and then, go through and play some of his best hockey at the end of the season for a young player?
Yeah, his season's been. He's had a good season. He's a good young player. He's got a bright future in the NHL and with our organization. So, but there's been some learning curves for him for sure, which we all expected. From the physical part of the game, playing a lot of games. We knew that there would be some ups and downs, and then the on ice stuff. I give him credit. He gets a lot of videos shown to him. He gets a lot thrown at him. It's a different game for him over here, and we've tried to let him just be offensively and play with his instincts. The other end of the rink is where there's a lot of work that he's been working on, and you can see that it's starting to come through. I thought he had a very strong game tonight. A lot of shots, a lot of action, and he was good in his zone.
Rathbone seems to be very comfortable exiting the puck. What have you seen from him through these games in terms of his progression and his confidence?
Liked him. Yeah, it's hard not to. I think you're exactly right. He plays with authority, passes the puck with authority. He doesn't look for too cute of a play, and he can snap it quick. So that's important on your exit. He wants to jump up in the play. I thought he looked very comfortable. It's probably the best our power plays looked in a while tonight.
Next is Ben Kuzma.
Travis, we know the toughest adjustment for a young defenseman could be behind his blue line. Rathbone looked very good tonight. 4 block shots, 3 hits. I think he only had 1 turnover. What did you make of his play without the puck tonight?
I liked it. I think he's gotten better every game. I think that comes with a little bit of confidence. Obviously, there's some teaching and video work that goes with it, and he's you can tell he loves the game. He's anxious to learn. You can see the competitive side in his own zone as well. I think I talked about that a few weeks ago when he came up. One of the first times I ever saw him, you notice the skill, the shot, but for me it was his compete level and how hard he wanted to play, and that's going to be important for him going forward. If to be a defender in this league, you've got to be aggressive, you got to be strong, you got to be competitive, especially if you're not the biggest defenseman.
Thank you.
Okay, and we'll go now to Thomas Drance.
Travis, it was only 90 seconds, and I know you said you thought the power play looked better than it has in a while, but specifically as to the thought process behind using Jack Rathbone on that flank and how you thought he responded in, a spot that's usually occupied by a forward on your team.
Yeah, we haven't done that a lot, but he's got a special skill. You can see that. He's got a nice shot, a nice release. He doesn't have a lot of panic in his game. We like the look of our power play when we've got the lefty coming downhill. Normally that's PD over there. Gives us a lot more options. I think Bess has also gotten a lot better down at the goal line when he gets the puck. You can see he made a couple nice plays tonight as well. I also like the puck recoveries that Jack gave us. He was quick to get to pucks, and he was strong on it. And that's kind of a part of the power play that no one really talks about it, but it's such an important piece to it is puck recoveries.
Additionally, he played a fair bit against the likes of Scheifele, Blake Wheeler, Kyle Connor. Typically, your third pair has been managed a little bit differently. How do you think he responded to that level of competition, and what's your overall approach, especially with so many young players to work in your lineup over the next 6 games?
I kind of go back to when we first played Quinn, and there was a lot of questions about whether he could play against top guys, and we kind of just threw him in the water and let him swim. And we kind of felt like tonight we'll give it a go with Jack, give him a chance to get some minutes against some top players. We paired him with Hammer a lot more tonight, and I thought he did well. Thought he did fine tonight. As far as young guys going forward, we'll assess it day by day.